The message from local doctors: wear masks, get vaccinated, don't gather tonight. For the second year in a row, COVID will follow us into a new calendar. The city's top leaders made that appeal today at a last-minute news conference. Just in the last 5 days, nearly 3,000 people in San Antonio have tested positive for COVID-19. Percent positivity is as high as it's ever been, and more people are going to the hospital. University health officials say now is the time for cautious action.
We're asking everyone to help us preserve our capacity and allow hospitals to care for more patients that need treatment for things like trauma, heart attacks, strokes, and other serious conditions.
Dr. Alsop is also urging people with COVID-like symptoms to reach out to their primary care provider before they go to an emergency room. Still, the city will continue with its official New Year's Eve celebration downtown. Preparations are underway right now. Eyewitness News reporter Marvin Hurst is live on South Alamo Street, where the festivities will take place, with a local response from local leaders about tonight's events. Marvin?
Hey Matt, I don't know if you've been to one of these yet, but this is what we start off with as our official New Year's party in San Antonio. You know, it wasn't here last year. As a matter of fact, I'm getting misty-eyed here. There's a corn dog booth there. There's more corn dogs and nachos, and right down the street there is the main stage. And all of this is going to be in full-fledged in just hours. There are people who normally pack the street, and that is the greatest concern, especially with the virus at the variant that it is now. To some, it may sound like messaging that is coming from the city. Come out here and have a great time and safely do this. Meantime, this variant continues to spread through Bexar County, and the numbers still have not dropped. So this morning, city, county, and medical leaders expressed their concern over the impact of the New Year's Eve gatherings that are happening across the city and in the county. They say medical staff is stretched and stressed, dealing with a 75% rise in patients with who have COVID-19 and are in the hospitals. Now, some of the staff are even getting sick themselves. So why then hold the mother of all New Year's Eve events where people gather by the thousands? Mayor Ron Nierenberg says this is not 2020, and they believe they can handle this event safely.
We have the tools available to us to protect people amidst the Omicron surge and to end the pandemic altogether. And number one, make sure you're vaccinated and those around you are, that you have your booster. But also beyond that, we're asking people not to gather in large clusters and again, be safe, and we can get through this as we have other surges.
Back here live, only time will tell if the celebration that we know and love that happens down here in downtown San Antonio was a good decision. So the streets down here will shut down at around 6 o'clock. So, you know, traffic is going to be a terrible thing. By the way, coming up at 5 o'clock, we are going to ask the mayor if this is a super spreader event, an event that they are sponsoring. Let's get back to that traffic, though. We have a person who handles this really, really well. She's our traffic Tylenol. Her name is Alana. Hey, Alana, Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. Thank you so much. You give me way too much credit here. But you guys, if you are heading downtown to celebrate, avoid the traffic, know which roads are closed. I'm going to break it all down for you. I'm kind of standing in the middle. Let's say I'm the Hemisphere Tower right here, right? So here are the roads that are closed. Alamo Street is going right in between me, right there. Hemisphere is kind of around where my head is. Right over here, we have Market Street, and then right over there, Cesar Chavez. Alamo is going to be close between these two intersections. And if you're going to be using rideshare, which I highly recommend, our drop-offs are going to be around the same areas on either side. And if you are driving, please, reminder, drive sober or designate a driver for your party. Matt?
All right, Alana, thanks for